not just about the standards of legal practitioners. So I hope that my discussion about the industry and its relevance in the wider context of national development, I hope that that will provide a context for some of the more detailed legal discussions. It's significant, I believe, that the launch of the Chartered Institute of Realtors was supported by the Chamber of Real Estate, which is also partnering in hosting this lecture series. The Chamber, I understand, is a collective of stakeholders, including owners of real estate, engineers, architects, surveyors, marketers, developers, contractors, lawyers, homeowners, valuers, and brokers, all of them dedicated to catalyzing growth in the industry on a global scale. That is, of course, a very worthy ambition. And the multidisciplinary character of the chamber, from the wide representation of different professions, is impressive and is in line with one of the important points that I'll be stressing today, namely that the Chartered Institute of Realtors needs to work closely with other professional bodies. And I'm not just referring to those bodies whose work is directly related to the real estate business, such as those bodies that comprise architects, engineers, lawyers, surveyors, but I'm also talking about professional bodies that comprise other professions like bankers, teachers, doctors, nurses, traders, and so on. All of these and other professional bodies, as well as farmers, workers, fishermen, students, civil society organizations, and the population at large, are important allies in the quest for a more developed nation whose citizens experience improved livelihoods that enable the real estate industry also to flourish in a sustainable manner. So the real estate industry clearly has a stake in the wider issue of national development, because it is as the citizens improve their livelihoods that the real estate industry can also continue to flourish in a sustainable manner. I understand that the Institute of Realtors, the Chartered Institute of Realtors, is affiliated with the International Real Estate Federation, which in its previous incarnation as the International Federation of Property Managers obtained consultative status with the United Nations Economic and Social Council, ECOSOC, as far back as 1954. The Federation, in partnership with the UN Habitat World Urban Campaign, has sought to address the need for affordable housing in a series of publications that they titled "The City We Need is Affordable." The city we need is affordable. And that's from real estate development in the way that I've described it. I've said that there's a market out there, the Ghanaians abroad, they want to purchase real estate in Ghana. The African Americans, there are others who see real estate in Ghana as an opportunity. They want to bring in foreign exchange to invest in the opportunity. So potentially, that foreign exchange should be available to Ghana and should offset the foreign exchange that may be used in order to develop the real estate projects, as I mentioned earlier. But if that foreign exchange goes out again in ways that are not expected or in ways that are in fact illegal, and if the loopholes that enable such illicit outflows to take place, if those are not plugged, then of course you really are not making any progress as you might wish from the real estate sector being an opportunity for earning more and more foreign exchange. A high-level panel chaired by former South African President Thabo Mbeki was commissioned by the African Union and Economic Commission for Africa Conference, the African Union and Economic Commission for Africa Conference of Ministers of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, to study illicit financial flows from Africa. The panel noted as far back as 2015 that illicit financial outflows amounting to as much as 50 billion US dollars a year were adversely affecting African countries.